Welcome back to part 2 of the first sunrise blanket. Starting in with round 15, we will chain 3 where we finished off last round. Then we're going to double crochet in the next 11 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 10, and 11 double crochet. Then we will work 2 double crochet in this next stitch. So 1 and 2. And then double crochet in the next 9 stitches. So 1, 2, 8, and 9 double crochet, and then 2 double crochet in that next stitch. 1 and 2. So we'll continue to work our way around. Double crochet in 11, 2 double crochet in the next, double crochet in 9, 2 double crochet in the next. So you'll do that a total of 5 times. We've got the first one done, and I'll meet you after you have finished that 5 times. So I've finished my 5 repeats. We'll double crochet in the next 11. 1, 2, 10, and 11. 2 double crochet in that next stitch. Then double crochet in the next 9. 1, 2, 8 and 9, and this 9th one should go in the last stitch before where we started, and then we will make 1 more double crochet in that joining stitch from last round, or at the base of our chain 3. So there's the 2 in the same stitch, and join with a slip stitch to finish off round 15, and it should have a total of 144 stitches. Round 16, we're going to work the back post single crochet, those shallow back post single crochet, starting with the chain 3. So enter through the top of the chain 3, and then out to the top of the stitch, the next stitch, to finish your back post single. And we'll just work those all the way around, and you should have a total of 144 of the shallow back post single crochet. Then you can go ahead and join to our first one to finish off this round. Round 17, we'll chain 3 to start, and double crochet in that same stitch, and that forms our first 2 double crochet in the same stitch. Double crochet in each of the next 11. 1, 2, 10, and 11 double crochet, 2 double crochet in the next stitch, and double crochet in the next 11. So just continue with that pattern around, ending with double crochet in 11, and then joining to the top of our chain 3 for a total of 156 stitches for this round. Finishing up my last repeat, I just have my 10th and 11th double crochet to do, joining to the starting chain 3 at the top there, to finish round 17 with a total of 156 stitches. Round 18, we will start with the chain 3 where we left off. We'll double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3 double crochet. Then we'll yarn over twice. We're going to work an extended treble in the chain 3 of round 15 in the top of that stitch. Pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2 twice, leaving 2 loops on the hook, and yarn over again. This time we're going to count 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the 6th stitch, the top of that will make the other part of the extended treble 2 together. So you pulled through the 1, yarn over, pull through 2 twice, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. And then back on round 17, we're going to skip the next stitch, and then working in the next few stitches, we'll make double crochet in the next 2, 1 and 2, 2 double crochet in this next stitch, 1 and 2, and then double crochet in each of the next 2. So we've worked 6 double crochet after our extended treble 2 together, 2 double crochet, and then 2 in the same stitch, plus 2 more double crochet. Then we'll work those extended treble 2 together again. This time the first part will go back into that same stitch as our last one. And then counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the 6th one is where we place the next part of our extended treble 2 together. Skipping a stitch behind, double crochet in 2, 1, 2, 2 in the same one. So double crochet twice in the same stitch, and then double crochet in the next 2. And then we're ready for another extended treble 2 together, so working into the same stitch as our last one. Then counting the 6 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the top of that 6th stitch, we work the second part of our extended treble 2 together. And then skipping a stitch, this time we'll double crochet in the next 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We work another extended treble, so back into that same stitch as our last one. Pull through 1, pull through 2 twice, leaving the 2 loops, count your 6 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and working in the top of that, we finish our extended treble 2 together. Skip 1 stitch behind, and then double crochet in the next 6 again. So this is 2 double crochet, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And one more of those extended treble 2 together back in that last stitch that we worked. Then counting ahead to 6 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, working in that next one. And then we'll skip that stitch behind and start our pattern over again. So it's double crochet in 2, 2 double crochet in the same, and 2, and we do that twice in between the extended trebles, and then between the next 2 we work double crochet in the next 6. So we will do that a total of 5 times around, and I'll meet you before we get to our last repeat. So once you've made those 5 repeats, you'll have these many stitches left. So we're just going to work those in the same way as we did before. So we're ready to skip a stitch after our extended treble 2 together, double crochet in the next 2, 2 double crochet in the next stitch. and then double crochet in the next 2. Working that extended treble, 2 together. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6th stitch. And we'll do that once more. Skip a stitch behind, double crochet in the next 2, 2 double crochet in the next stitch, and double crochet in the next 2, work the extended treble 2 together, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Skip a stitch behind, double crochet in the next 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Working that extended treble 2 together. Now the second part of this one will go into where we made that first extended treble, into that same stitch. And skip a stitch, and then we should have 2 stitches left. Double crochet in these next 2. To finish off. So you should have a total of 168 stitches on this round. If you find your count is off, you'll just want to double check that you have 2 sets with those 2 double crochet in the same stitch in the middle, 2 sets of 6 all the way around, and also making sure that you have skipped a stitch behind each of those extended treble 2 together. Round 19, we're going to be making another round of those shallow back post single crochet. And the first one is worked in this chain 3 from last round. So remember, you go in from the back to through the top stitch, and then through the top loops of the next stitch to pull up your loop and finish a single crochet. So we'll just work that round of shallow back post single crochet to complete round 19, and you should have 168 stitches. Once you've worked your way around, just join with a slip stitch to our starting single crochet. Round 20, we will start with a chain 3 and double crochet in the next 13. So 1, 2, 3, 12, and 13. And then we'll work 2 double crochet in the next stitch and double crochet in 13. So that's the repeat. You will work around 2 double crochet in one stitch, double crochet in the next 13, and I'll meet you just before the final or the ending of this round. When you're working your last repeat, the 13th double crochet should land in that last stitch before our starting chain 3. We want to place 1 more double crochet in the same stitch as the joining of last round, or at the base of that chain 3, to count as 2 double crochet in one stitch. and then join to the top of our starting chain 3 to finish round 20. We should have a total of 180 stitches on this round. Round 21, we're going to begin turning our circle or our sun into a square shape. So we will start with the chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and into that same stitch we want to work 3 extended double. So you just yarn over once, into that same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1 loop, yarn over, pull through 2 twice for that extended double. So we'll do 2 more of those. And my last one. So it should look like we have 4 stitches in that starting one. So we start with our chain 4 and then 3 extended double. Skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and then around the next stitch we're going to work a back post double crochet. And we'll do that 3 more times. So we'll have a total of 4 back post double crochet. And then we'll make back post half double crochet around the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 back post half double crochet. And then we will work 22 back post single crochet. 1, 2, 21 and 22 back post single crochet. Back post half around the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 back post half double crochet. Then back post double crochet around the next 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4 back post double crochet. Skip 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and then we'll make 7 extended double into this next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 extended double crochet all in that same stitch. Skip 2 stitches, and then we'll start again with those back post double crochet around 4 and the 5 back post half double crochet, 22 back post single, and so on. So you can go ahead and repeat that around. So you will end up with 4 beginnings of corners, and I'll meet you just before our last, at the end of our last repeat and finishing off that first corner. So I'm finishing up my final side. I've done the 22 back post single, ready for the 5 back post half double crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. and then 4 back post double, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we will skip these next 2 stitches and work 3 more extended double crochet in that same stitch where we started those first stitches. So 1, 2, and 3 extended double crochet, joining with a slip stitch to the top of our starting chain 4 to finish this round. So each side, or there should be a total of 188 stitches. Between the 7 extended double crochet corners, there should be 40 stitches. Round 22, we will start with a chain 4, 2, 3, and 4. Around the same stitch, which is that chain 4 from last round, we want to work a back post extended double crochet. So you yarn over as usual, come in from the back and around, back to the back, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2 twice for a back post extended double crochet. Then around the next stitch, we will work another back post extended and an extended double crochet in the top of that same stitch. Back post extended double crochet around the next stitch. And then the next stitch we'll work a back post extended double and an extended double in the top of that same stitch. We're going to skip the next 2 stitches and then we'll double crochet in the next 2. Half double crochet in the next 2, 1 and 2, single crochet in 14, 1, 2, 13 and 14 single crochet, 2 single crochet in the next stitch, and then single crochet in the next 13, 1, 2, 12 and 13 single crochet, half double crochet in the next 2, and double crochet in the next 2, 1 and 2, and that should leave us with 2 stitches before the corner. So we're going to skip those 2 stitches and we'll work an extended double crochet in this first stitch of the corner and a back post extended double crochet around that same stitch. Back post extended around the next stitch, and then in the next stitch we will work an extended double crochet in the top of that stitch and then a back post extended around that same stitch. Okay, in the next stitch, which should be the 4th or the middle of that group of extended double in the corner, we're going to work a back post extended double around it, and then make an extended double in the top of that stitch, and then around that same stitch we will work another back post extended double. So back post extended double in the top, and another back post extended double around that center of the corner stitches. Then around the next stitch it'll be a back post extended double plus an extended in the top of that same stitch, back post extended double around the next stitch, and then a back post extended double around the next, plus an extended double in the top. Okay, so we've worked around all 7 of those corner stitches, starting with an extended double with a back post around the same stitch, and then a back post extended double around the next. Back post extended plus an extended in the top of the next stitch, and then the middle one we did a back post extended with an extended in the top and another back post extended, all 3 around that middle stitch. Then a back post extended with an extended in top, the back post on the next, and the back post with the extended in the top. We'll skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and then we'll work that set of 2 double crochet, 2 half double crochet, and then the 14 single crochet, 2 single in the next, 13 single crochet, back to 2 halves and 2 doubles before the next corner. So you can continue to repeat that around, and I will meet you a little bit before our starting corner to show how to join there. So as we're finishing up our last side, we will skip those last 2 stitches before the corner stitches, work the extended double crochet in the top of that next stitch, and then a back post extended around that same stitch, back post extended around the next stitch, an extended double in the top of the next stitch, which should be the last stitch before where we started, back post extended around that same stitch, and then we want to work another back post extended around the same chain that we started around at the beginning, and then joining to the top of that chain 4 to complete this round. There should be a total of 200 stitches. That's 50 per side. Round 23, we will start with a chain 4 again, and then we want to make a front post extended double around the same stitch. So around that chain 4 from last round, we'll work a front post extended double crochet. Then around the next 2 stitches, we'll work a back post extended around each of those. So 1 and 2 of those back post extended double crochet, and a front post extended double around that same stitch. Then we'll repeat that again. We'll do a back post extended. So these back post extended are worked around the back post stitches from last round. So around both of those, we're working a back post extended around both of the back posts from last round. And then we work an extended in the top of the next stitch, and then a front post extended around that same stitch. So we should have our chain 4 plus the front post stitch to the back post. We have an extended double and a front post around the next, to the back post extended, and then an extended double and a front post in the next. Skip 1 stitch, and then we'll work a half double crochet in the next 8 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, and 8 half double crochet, single crochet in the next 19. 1, 2, 18 and 19 single crochet, half double crochet in the next 8. 1, 2, 7 and 8 half double crochet, and then there should be 1 stitch left before those corner stitches, so we'll skip that last stitch. We'll work the front post extended treble around the next stitch and an extended treble in the top of that same stitch. Then a back post extended around each of these next 2 back post stitches. So 1 back post extended and 2 back post extended double crochet. Front post extended around the next stitch, plus an extended double in the top of that same stitch. Two back post extended, 1 and 2, which should take us to the middle or the center stitch. And then we will work the front post extended around it, an extended double in the top of that center stitch, and 1 more front post extended around that same stitch. And then ready to reverse that and start the next side. So again, where we have those back post extended, we will make back post extended around those 2 stitches. We will work an extended double first, and then a front post extended double. Back post around each of the next 2 stitches, those back post extended doubles. Then in the last stitch of the corner, we'll work an extended double in the top of the stitch, followed by that front post extended double, and then ready to work down the side, skipping that first stitch, half double crochet in 8, and then the 19 single crochet. So you can go ahead and work your way around all 3 sides, and I will meet you back to finish up this first corner. So I'm finishing up my last side. I have 4 more of those 8 half double crochet to do. So that's 5, 6, 7, and 8 half double crochet. skipping that last stitch, and then we'll start with that front post extended double around the first stitch of those corner stitches, plus the extended double in the top of that stitch. Back post extended double around each of the next two, so 1 and 2 back post extended, and then that front post extended around the next stitch plus an extended in the top of that same stitch. Back post extended around each of the next two. So 1 back post and 2 back post extended, double. And then just before we finish off, we'll make one more front post extended double around that starting chain and join to the top of our chain 4. So that last front post extended double was around the chain from the previous round, and then joining to the top of our chain 4 to finish off round 23. We should have a total of 216 stitches. That's 54 per side. Round 24, starting with the chain 4 again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we'll work an extended double into that same stitch. We'll make a front post extended double around the next stitch. And a back post extended double around each of the next 3 stitches. So they're all back post stitches. We'll make back post around each of these 3. Actually, this one's not a back post stitch, but we'll work a back post extended around it. So we have 3 back post extended in a row. Front post extended double around the next front post. And do that again. So back post extended double around each of the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3, and a front post extended around that next stitch, which is a front post stitch. Half double crochet in the next 10 stitches. So this time we're not skipping a stitch. So half double in each of the next 10. So that's 1, 2, 9, and 10 half double crochet. Single crochet in the next 15. So 1, 2, 14, and 15 single crochet, and then half double crochet in the next 10 again. So 1, 2, 9, and 10 half double crochet. And then ready to work around our corner stitches, starting with a front post extended double, and then 3 back post extended double crochet. So 1, 2, and 3 extended back post double crochet, front post extended around this next stitch, and then back post extended around each of the next 3 again. 1, 2, and 3 back post extended double crochet, front post extended around the next stitch, which is a front post, and that should take us to the center stitch here, and we will work 2 extended doubles in the top of that center stitch. So 1 and 2 extended double, chain 2, and 2 more extended double in that same center stitch to form our new corner. And then we can start working down the side again, starting with the front post extended double and the 3 back post extended double, and repeat that front post extended, 3 back post, ending with the front post extended, and then working our 10 half double crochet, 15 singles, and 10 half double crochet. So you can continue to work around the sides. So at the end of round 24, there should be 228 stitches, or 57 per side, plus those chain 2 corner spaces. Round 25, we will start with a chain 3 and work a double crochet into that corner space that we created with that single crochet at the end of last round. We're going to double crochet in the next 21 stitches. So the first is the top of the chain 4, so that's 1, 2, 3, 20, and 21 double crochet. Then we're going to make an extended treble onto the top of the double crochet in round 20 that is just about worked into by the top of this triangle down here. So we finished over here finding that next triangle and following up to the double crochet of round 20 that was worked in the top of that triangle, and we'll make an extended treble. So yarn over twice and into the top of this double crochet, pull up a loop. Remember to pull through 1 first and then pull through 2 3 times for that extended treble. We'll skip 1 stitch behind and then double crochet in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 double crochet, and then we'll work an extended treble back into that same stitch. Skip 1 stitch, double crochet in the next. We're going to make another extended treble, and we want to work the 7th stitch past this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So into this next one right here, we will work an extended treble. It should be straight above this next triangle as well. We'll skip a stitch, double crochet in 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll make an extended treble back in that same stitch as our last one. Skip a stitch behind, and then double crochet in the next 21. So So 1, 2, 20, and 21, which should be the last stitch just before that corner. Chain 2 space, and into the corner chain 2 space we will make a 2 double crochet. So 1, 2, chain 2, and 2 more double crochet in that same corner space to create our new corner. Then we'll continue that down the next side with a double crochet in 21 and making these 2 V shapes with the extended treble above these points here. So go ahead and work that around, and I'll meet you just before we join to finish off our last corner. Finishing up my last side, I need to make my last 2 double crochet out of that set of 21, which should bring me to that corner space. So I will put 2 double crochet in that corner chain space, chain 1, and then single crochet again to the top of that chain 3 that we started with to form the corner space. So there should be a total of 244 stitches, 61 a side. Round 26, we'll start with a chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we'll place a double crochet into that corner space that we created with that single. And then we will double crochet in each of the 61 stitches across. So making sure we get that first stitch, past the corner, and double crochet in every stitch across. So that's 61 stitches. Then when we get to the corners, it's 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Then I'll meet you back just at the final corner. When you've finished your last side, we will place 2 double crochet in that starting space and chain 1, and then single crochet to the top of that chain 3 to end round 26. There should be a total of 260 stitches. That's 65 per side, plus the chain 2 in the corner spaces. Round 27, we'll chain 2, and we'll make a half double crochet into that corner space. We'll make back post double crochet around the next 32 stitches, including that starting chain from last round in the corner there. So that's 1 back post double, 2, 3, 31, and 32 back post double crochet. We're going to make an extended front post double crochet around this double crochet that's between those 2 V's. So we yarn over once, insert a hook around that double crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2 twice for that extended front post double crochet. And we'll skip the stitch that is behind there, and we'll work 32 back post double crochet again. So 1, 2, 31 and 32, which should be that last stitch just before the corner space. Into the corner we will work 2 half double crochet, chain 1 and 2 more half double crochet. Then we're ready to work down the sides with those 32 back post double crochet and the front post extended double around that double crochet between the V's, ending with 32 back post double crochet. So you go ahead and work the other remaining sides, and I'll meet you just before we finish our last corner. So when you have finished your final side and reached that starting corner, we'll place 2 more half double crochet in that corner space, and then we'll join with a single crochet to the top of that chain 2 to create our 1 chain space like the other corners, only we used a single crochet to close. Each side should have a total of 69 stitches for a total of 276 stitches plus the chain 1 in the corners. Round 28, we will start by chaining 3 and then working a double crochet into that corner space that we created with that single crochet at the end of last round. Then we're going to work a double crochet in each of the stitches on the side, so making sure we use that first stitch, that chain 2 from last round, and the next stitch, so just double crochet in every stitch, which will give us, so that'll be 69 stitches down the side, and I'll meet you at the corner. So as I'm finishing my first side, I need to work a double crochet in each of those half doubles in the corner stitch. And then into that chain 1 space between the half double crochet, we will make 2 double crochet. So 1, 2, chain 2, and 2 double crochet in that same corner space. So you can continue to work that all the way around. And we'll just continue down the sides, working a double crochet in each of the stitches, being very careful right after the corner to make sure we get that very first stitch, which is hidden by our corner stitches, and then double crochet in each of the stitches around. So you can go ahead and finish that, and I will meet you back here just before we join to our starting stitches. So finishing up the final side, I need to place the last 2 double crochet in those 2 half double in the corner, which brings us to our corner space. So we'll make 2 more double crochet in that corner space, chain 1, and then single crochet to the top of the chain 3 to finish off this round. There we go. So there should be a total of 292 stitches with the chain 2 in the corner. Round 29, we'll start with the chain 2 and a half double crochet into that corner space. Then we're going to work a back post double crochet down the side. So it'll be 73 back post double crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, when you've worked down the side and you've reached the corner again, we will work a half double crochet and another half double crochet. So 2 half double crochet in the corner, chain 1, and 2 more half double crochet in that corner space. And then we'll continue to work the back post double crochet around each of the stitches. And I'll meet you just before we close this round. Once you've reached that final corner where we started this round, we want to make 2 more half double crochet in that corner space. And then in the top of the chain 2, we will place a single crochet to form the new corner space. So the round will then have a total of 308 stitches, 77 per side. Round 30, we'll start with a chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then double crochet in that corner space. We'll double crochet in the next 5 stitches, and being careful to work into the top of that chain as well for a stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to work an extended double crochet in the next stitch down on round 28. So at the top of that stitch there, remember just to pull through 1 the first time, then yarn over and pull through 2. For our extended double, we'll skip the stitch behind and then double crochet in the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then working an extended double in the next stitch on round 28, just below where we stopped, and then skipping that stitch behind as well, and starting the double crochet in the next. So we'll do that a total of 12 times. So I've showed you 2 repeats there. You'll continue to work that down the side, and I'll meet you just before the corner. So when you've worked your 12th repeat with that extended double crochet, remember we'll skip 1, and then there should be 5 stitches left over. If your count is not working out correctly, make sure there's 5 double crochet in between each of these extended double crochet, and also 5 in between on round 28, and make sure that you've skipped 1 behind, but not more than 1. So those are a couple things to check for if your stitch count isn't quite working out. So we'll skip the stitch behind and work 5 more double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which should bring us right to that corner space. And we'll work 2 double crochet in the corner, 1, 2, and a chain 2, and 2 more double crochet in that corner, 1 and 2. And then we're ready to start our side again with the 5 double crochet and the extended double down onto round 28. So you can continue to work that around all the sides, and I'll meet you just before the end. Just a reminder, as you work past the corner, to make sure you get that first stitch, which can be hidden by the corner stitches, and then continue on with your set of 5 double crochet before the extended double. Finishing up my final side, I have 2 more double crochet to make in that set of 5 double crochet. And then in the corner, we need to make those 2 more double crochet, 1 and 2, chain 1 and single crochet in the top of that chain 3 to start. Single crochet in the top of the chain 3. There should be a total of 324 stitches. Round 31, the last round for part 2, we will start with a chain 3 and then double crochet into that corner space. And we'll work a double crochet in each of the stitches along the side, being careful to get that first stitch that's slightly hidden by the corner. So it'll be 81 stitches that we double crochet into, and then each corner will have 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet. So you can go ahead and work this all the way around all 4 sides, and I'll meet you at the end. So on this last side here, we will work those 2 double crochet into that corner space, chain 1, single crochet to the top of our starting chain to end round 31 and part 2. See you back for part 3.